It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
To the air on 1st down. Rogers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Rogers going to throw on 1st. Flush down at the pocket. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
58.
1st down throw here by Rogers. That one connects. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field in this defense.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's gonna throw it.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success extremely low.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Chuck Clark has it. And to the house it goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
I know you feel the same questions I do for people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Ravens, nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. He gets loose down the right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find favor.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got first and 10 here, looking at a lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. He had to put some air under that one to try to drop it in, but that worked to the defense's favor as they get there, pick it off.
Just a touch lower, and he may have dropped it right in the breadbasket. These lob passes are a useful tool, and they look incredible when thrown properly. But there is such a small margin of error between an easy completion and giving the ball away.
Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. From the gun, a run for Henry. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's running for it. And he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4.
It's a gain. Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And forget this first down. He's mad as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Vacates quickly left side. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fair catch is made, a yard or two short of midfield.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. It's the 2-minute warning now for Macrisher. It's the Ravens who have 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
At the 4-yard line.
Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Changing it up here. Jackson buying some time right. In the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. They pull out the reverse. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's tackled for a short gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Rolling out to his left. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Going power with a big tight end. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Need hardly anything here. Second and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Rogers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's got the squiver. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Headed out right. He can run it. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 3 now. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolls caught. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Baltimore.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Chuck Clark has it. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gainwell. With some trickery here on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
58.
Rodgers off the play action. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. This is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. He just did.
He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Throwing again, Rodgers. Forced out to his right. Looking right, airs it out down the sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. They've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action here with Rodgers. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Inside.
Going again here, it's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd down, Warren. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Working quickly here. Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And they they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
16 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now a second
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Buying some time left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that makes it third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Boswell able to knock it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
This is Henry on second. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Running once more with Henry. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 45.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
8 yards. Second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Looking to throw. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
Steelers 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And on first down, only gets about a yard here from the defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers down by only 1. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
88.
He'll throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So a new 7 downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Austin's there to haul it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Back to throw. Rolling out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now to throw. Able to find Gainwell. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Down the field. He's got Wilson. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Warren. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Good running. He rips off about 7, but they're still short. 4th down coming up.
Humphrey on the tackle. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Shorty got that body, no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high.
Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way.
That's my high.
An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. Well, Brock, the fans, all right.